Good morning, everybody, and it's another day in paradise. Let me put my microphone on here. Hold on just a second. Yes. Don't go away. We got news today. All righty, here I am. Okay. Happy Monday. Happy middle. Let's see, I think it's IRS Day, right? Oh, yeah, the good old IRS. Well, what is going on here with us today? Here's the big picture. The big picture is that we have 52 days of inventory, and this is pretty much around the country. We're having this same issue where houses are selling, but people aren't listing. And a lot of that's because of the uncertainty, which we have talked about before. We have 3,830 single-family homes. 27% of them are the median price and under. Right now, the median price is $425,000. However, when I ran the stats this morning, it's inching up to let's see if I have that slide. It's inching up to 430. So we shall see what happens there. And let me bring that chart up for you. Yeah, we don't have that chart somewhere. Anyway, it's up to 430, and they adjusted last month down to 427. So the MLS is recalculating the numbers here and there, I guess, corrections, whatever. But anyway, we're doing 77 sales a day in April, and last year we were doing 79 daily sales. So, we're not setting the world on fire, but I don't think we're going to see another 2022 anytime soon. Prices have adjusted, interest rates have gone up, and if you're hearing that the fourth quarter may be where it's at, prepare yourself, because I think that's probably true. I think there's going to be less people listing. I think that their buyers are still coming here, so there's still business here. We're not like a stagnant or static city or state. So it'll be interesting how we play out, because it's hard. We can't go on the trends across the country to determine where our trends are headed. So I'm going to bring this down for a second, because what I've done for you is I put these in separate PDFs. This is showing you that year to date, we're doing 79 sales a day. And last year, we were doing 125 sales per day. So that's just giving you a comparison. And last year, the median ended up at 430. The year before, it was 386. And I don't think we're going to see that number again. I'm sure you have the same feeling. And here is, this is April. April, we're doing 77 sales a day. We've done 1,082 so far this month. And last year, we almost doubled that. We almost were right at 2,000. We were at 1,970 sales. So yes, the world has changed. It really has. And then we have the non-owner occupieds, and they're hanging in there. They're doing 21 sales a day. It's been like that all year. 26% of our market. So the non-owner occupieds are still buying homes, second homes. A lot of people buying second homes. A lot of people having investments here because of our healthy economy. It's quite simply why investors pick a particular area or region or city to buy in. And then here's what's going on right now. This is the daily stats. We have 335 high rises available, 575 condos available, 3,830 single family homes available, and 433 townhomes available. And over the weekend, we listed 83 homes. So that's not bad. I mean, we listed 66 single family homes. That's good. I mean, it's not excellent, but it is good. It's very good. And that based on March, when we did 98 sales per day, gives us 52 days of inventory. And it's interesting that we're not selling as many this month so far. However, You know, it has been Easter, it has been spring break, other things going on. So, and it's tax season. So we shall see if this picks up or if it just gets, if the number just really jumps in May. 27% of our inventory is the $425,000 and under price range. So let's see what else we have here. We have our $1 million sales, and we jumped up to 700. Let's see, where is it? 759 available $1 million plus homes, and that's up from the other day. I think it's up quite a bit. I think we were at 741 last week. So more $1 million homeowners are selling. And I have to tell you, you know, we've got so many beautiful things going on in town when it comes to the contemporary homes. The more expensive homes are just lovely. And maybe people who own the $1 million homes are selling them to move up to a newer home. And year to date, we have sold $331 million plus homes, and that's 3.18 per day. And that's holding steady. I think we were down at 3.12 last week. Now we're up to 3.18. Of course, we're going into that season, so we shall see. I know we don't see many signs in our neighborhood. Last year was bonkers, but this year, not so much. What else do we have here? So this is the chart I've done. Again, I'm doing the Jimmy Dag chart request. And you can see the sweet spot is right in here at the 425 and under, 50% of the market in those different areas. And the $1 million jumped up from 5% to 6%. Interesting, but that's the tale of the tape. That's what the numbers say. So we got to go with it. And let's see, last week I had every kind of problem in the world with the internet, and then the BeLive platform network disconnected. And I had gotten to, we were talking about advancing, how you can advance on Google. And I was giving you 4 great tips. And I think we blurped out in the middle of the third one. So what I decided to do is to take all that data and put it into a PowerPoint, and I will get it reviewed either Wednesday or Friday. I've got it all ready to go. And what I'm going to do, everybody, is I'm going to put what I have in Chat GPT, and I'm going to ask it to create bullet points so that I can review with you what we went through, tip 1, 2, and 3. And then 4, I will do a little bit lengthier discussion, since we never got to that at all. So, and then I will also do the PowerPoint tips, but I'm going to do it with Chat GPT, just so you know. Sorry we got landscaping out there, but that's the way it goes. I'm just like, I'm addicted to my shows, pure and simple. It makes my day when I know that I'm at least giving you information that you don't have to go out there and figure out for yourself. Allergy season. Oh boy. Well, what's going on here? People are leaving New York. This is from the New York Post. This particular picture, it's a Getty image, an iStock image, and I'm going to review why people are leaving New York and tell you why I'm talking about it in just a second here. So let's go here and talk about why people are leaving New York. So we know the taxes are high. So New York is rated fair to poor for affordability. That's 67% of the people that are leaving. That's what they say, why they're leaving. So that you've got 27% of New Yorkers that are going to leave in the next 5 years. Then you have another 31% that are going to retire and live somewhere else. Interesting. Probably southern, they call Florida southern New York. So a lot of people will go to Florida. A lot of people will come out here and then and retire in a warmer climate. there is a lot of weather in that the northeast of the United States. And then if you look up here, we have 60% that say it's fair to poor for a place to retire. Again, I'm sure this is financially based. Then you have fair to poor for political system. I mean, they were defunding the police. It seems like they don't have their priorities straight. So you've got that going on there as well. And then 49% fair to poor for public safety. Well, of course, if you don't have enough police, the public safety, and they're allowing looters. Let's see, what did I don't know if I recanted this to you last week, but there were 1,000 thefts in New York City. And the police know that there's 300, I think the number is correct, 367 are the looters. So they have identified who is doing this, but they can't stop it because they are under that threshold. Is it $1,000 they can steal without getting caught? I don't know. I mean, that's so bizarre to me. It's hard to even talk about. And then 39% say it's a very poor place to raise children. So a lot of people leaving New York. Now, why am I bringing this up? What does this mean to us? Well, what this means is that you can basically target your market. I would look at all these different things: affordability, retirement, politics, safety, and raising children. And I would maybe create some boosts about those things when it comes to Las Vegas, and boost it to New York on Facebook. And if you're doing your Google business page, you can target places with your Google business page as well. And you can offer products like downloadable guides, why Las Vegas is affordable, why Las Vegas. And we have all these downloadable guides on Agent Formula. Now, we don't get into politics. That's 50-50. You're gonna win and lose one way or the other. And then the public safety. I mean, I think was last month I showed you the clip where it said that Las Vegas is the safest tourist destination, and we are a safe place to live. Then we have schools. Our schools are newer. And I know we hear, like, oh, our schools aren't that good. Well, I've never really bought into that. And I'll tell you why. I come from the East Coast. And the East Coast, everywhere you go, there's a county. I mean, in Atlanta, Georgia, there's like 4 or 5 counties going around the city. So so they would do county stats on schools, right? And so it was more realistic. But Las Vegas Clark County's huge. And so you get all these different statistics going into one barrel. And so the really bad's going to bring down the really good. So I just don't think it's correct the way we calculate, if I can, the statistics on our school systems. I think that our school systems are good, not bad. My daily spammer. So I don't buy into that. So if you create if you don't have Agent Formula website and you don't have these downloadable guides, you can create them yourself, and boost them out there. And if you know how to do Facebook ads, do the ads. Create these things as products for your Google business page, and then you can do an ad targeted to New Yorkers to come here and buy in buy in Vegas and download my relocation guide, download my tax guide, why Las Vegas is an affordable place to live, along with the climate, along with so many other factors that we have here, and why so many people move here. Anyway, so that's my tip for the day, is for you to use these statistics in your marketing, and start attracting the buyers. And the buyers are a whole nother subject that we didn't get into last week with the Department of Justice and NAR going back and forth on the buyers' commissions and what they're going to do there. For now, if you can take advantage of getting all of these, getting some ads going out to New York, and hopefully everybody gets some of piece of that pie, some of those buyers, please do it. But while you're doing that, please start farming. I truly believe you have to list to last in our market, in our not just in our market, but in real estate right now. I think that with things that are going on with the buyers' commissions, it's not going to be long before the buyers say, when the seller isn't paying our commissions, if we're on the buying side and we have that brokerage agreement that says that the seller will pay, or the buyer will pay what the seller doesn't pay, because that's basically what our brokerage agreement does say. The buyer brokerage agreement does say that. And this in preparation for what was coming down the pike. It's been in NAR's wheelhouse for a long time, and so it's finally coming. It's coming to a head. I know Remax and Rheology, and there's another big company. I don't know if it's Berkshire Hathaway, but anyway, I don't think it is. It's another one. But anyway, there's 3 big companies that are being attacked right now, and we shall see how it all plays out. But I don't want to just say that buyers' commissions are going to go away, but we're going to have to figure out how to use that buyer brokerage agreement and articulate to the buyer that, well, previously, the 3% that you're having to pay me now out of your pocket was coming out of your pocket anyway, because the seller was paying 6% commission. Now they're paying 3% and you're paying 3%, but at the end of the day, you're paying the same amount of money. And we should probably do a PowerPoint on that to show people, so that, we can uphold our buyer's commission as long as humanly possible. There are companies out there that are creating buyer contracts. All types of those issues are happening. And we have to be prepared. Get a farm. There's 4 pillars of list to last. If you're new in the business, go do open houses. Go knock on doors. Get names, get phone numbers, get email addresses. Build your database. That's so important, especially when you're new, and you can do an open house a day. There's some people in the East Coast right now doing 2 and 3 open houses a day. I don't know if there are here yet. I haven't heard anybody say that. But if you are, let me know. But 2 and 3 open houses a day, and they're building their database. These people understand. They see the vision. They see what might be coming. It's not going to hurt you if the buyer brokerage comes or not. But in the meantime, you can be creating your future. That's pillar number 1. Pillar number 2 is to get a targeted geographic farm and start working it and be known in that area. And again, when I put this chart up here, let's take New York down. Let's put this chart back up here. This could help you determine what subdivision or village in Las Vegas that you want to market to, because it shows you real clearly where most of the sales are. And if, go where the puck is going, always go where the puck is going. And that should be a consideration for you when you pick a farm. So open houses, you have to have a farm, and you have to have a database. You have to create a database of all those names, numbers, emails. And then the 4th thing is the database. And then the 4th thing is keeping in touch with all these people, the people that you saw at the open house, the people that your friends and your family and all those people that and start sending them out information, items of value, as we call them. So those are the 4 pillars of listing to last. And along with the open houses, I included the knocking on the door. So if you have a geographic farm and you're holding an open house in your geographic farm, which is even really stellar, then you can also get them to come to the open house. Hopefully it's your listing, and get them to come as a private showing to just the homeowners in the community. There's so many things you can do, so many creative things that you can do. And I think that you really need to start thinking about it. I'll tell you one more thing, and then I'm going to go. Let's see, I've been going 20 minutes. One other thing, an acquaintance of mine was very concerned about his future. He has a family, a young family. I think it was 2 families combined, and they've got like 8 kids. So they're very concerned about the future, and they're both in real estate. So what they did is they opened a coffee shop, and a small coffee shop they opened, and they decided that they would make that their side hustle, if you will. Well, they also, number 2 reason why they did it was to build a community. People come in for coffee, and if you want to be a frequent coffee drinker, and I'll buy you a free coffee for every so many that you buy here, I'll buy you a free coffee or give you a pound of coffee or whatever the gift is. It's like a membership. It's like, to become a member of our free coffee service. And guess what they want? Your name and your phone number. Well, he did this, and he doubled his number of transactions per month. And the doubling came from the sphere of influence that he built from his coffee shop and his membership into their frequent coffee drinker club. I think it was something like that. Anyway, you got to think outside the box. When times change, you got to change with them, and the more vision you have, the better. So that's it for today. I will see you Wednesday, and hopefully I can get that Google Business tips done. If not, I'll do that on Friday, and we'll see what happens Wednesday. Love you all. We're having a class, by the way. I see a reminder across the screen here. We're doing the Duties Owed, and that's Friday. That's this Friday from 10 to 1. Sign up at www.bee.vegas. Sign up for the class. Jimmy's always entertaining, and we always have lunch. And our sponsor is going to be Mark, the lender. He calls himself the lender chef, and he's going to tell us all about the programs that they have right now in this tough market with the interest rates being the way they are. Love you all. Give me a like, subscribe, give yourself that notification by ringing the bell there on YouTube. I love